Portrait of an Accuser, Psalm 7. Have you ever had anyone tell a lie about you? Some people try to build their success on the back of others by defaming their character. David wrote this Psalms as he endured the vicious slander of the Cush, the Benjamite, Benjamite. When liars attack. Some say Cush was a member of King Saul's court. Others say he was kinsman of David. Whoever he was, he enjoyed the company of the inner circle of the king. Cush told Saul that David was not loyal. What a lie. David had spared King Saul's life twice in the cave of Adullam, Adullam. And when Saul was sleeping in his camp, a disloyal David would have killed him, or would have killed Saul and claimed the throne. Describe his situation with Cush. David likened his enemies to a lion, a hungry lion that pounces upon a baby lamb and rips it to shreds in its powerful jaw. Why? Because there is none to deliver. Verse 2 of Psalm 7. David was not afraid. David, though, was not afraid. He told Father to turn him over to his enemies. If he had done anything wrong against Cush, verse 3 and 5 through 5, to make certain he had Father's attention, David called, "Arise, O Lord, in your anger." He wanted the Lord to sit in the judge's chair and rule against his accusers with all the consequences of the mighty wrath of Father. Father watches all. David recognized the fact that sometimes the wicked seem to prosper without incurring Father's punishment. As they get with their lies, their stealing, their fraud, their deceit, Father doesn't seem to be watching, but he is. Father is angry with the wicked every day, and he prepares his arrows into fiery shafts. Verse 11 and 13. Remember, his patience is not weakness. Although his justice grinds slowly, it also grinds to powder. Evil doing will fall down on the heads of evildoers. Remember that Haman, Haman, who was building a scaffold to hang the Jews, looked like a winner. No one thought Father was watching, and then Father's thundered into the throne room full of fury, and Haman, Haman, and his 10 sons were hanged. Enthusiastics, ESTH, period, whatever that is, chapter 7, 10, verse 10, and chapter 9, verse 13. Remember, Jezebel murdered the prophet of Father in Israel and looked like a winner until Father decided to feed her crops to the dogs. 2 Kings chapter 9, verse 36 and 37. Father does punish the wicked. Be ready, be secured. Perhaps you think You have no enemies, no accusers. If Father was slandered in Eden, you'll be slandered. If Jesus was slandered in Jerusalem, you will be slandered. What should be your reaction? Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Matthew chapter 5 verse 12. Jesus said, "The world hates me. The world will hate you." Why? Because you are the light in darkness. Despite Cush's accusations, David said that he will not fear, for in you I put my trust. Do you fear your accusers, or do you trust the Lord? Has fear broken your relationship with Him? Live your life dedicated to serving Father and trusting Him. Be like David, who can say, "My defense is of Father, who saved the upright in heart." Verse 10. That was awesome. That was really awesome. Makes sense now. Makes sense why I'm doing what I'm doing on my journey. Hope all is well. Have a good night.